in English.
Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe, and I'm excited about today's On the Go because it's about cooking.
That's right. Today, Linda will take us on the go. We will meet two famous cooks and learn how to make rice cakes.
Rice cakes are good. Rice cakes are food, and I love food, so this lesson is going to be great.
It's going to be great. Now let's look at some words to help us understand today's On the Go. The first one is rice cake. Rice cake. One of Lunar New Year's traditional dishes is rice cake.
Ingredient. Ingredient. Shelley can't make a cake. She doesn't have all the ingredients.
Sample. Sample. Try a sample. If you like it, you can have more.
Press down. Press down. Hank presses down on the meat. He wants to cook it.
Pork. Pork. Beverly doesn't eat pork. She only eats chicken and fish.
Let's look at these words one more time. The first one is rice cake. Rice cake.
Ingredient. Ingredient.
Sample. Sample.
Press down. Press down.
Pork. Pork.
Great job. Now let's get our on-the-go mission from Eddie.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Eddie, it's not Christmas.
No, not Christmas.
No?
It's New Year's.
Ah, Lunar New Year.
Okay, yes,
Yes.
Eddie. Wonderful song. But can you give us the mission?
Of course. Today's mission. Who are Kevin and Claire?
Who are Kevin and Claire?
Let's join Linda on the go.
Happy New Year! 新年快乐！恭喜发财！ I'm so glad I am here. But actually, I'm here for a reason. I need some help. Look, I have all these rice cakes. I don't know what to do with them. Can you help?
I'm a cook, and I can give you some ideas for rice cakes if you want.
I do. Thank you. That would be great. Let's learn how to cook. On the go! Kevin and Claire are professional cooks. They focus only on healthy cooking and eating.
Come into the kitchen to cook together with us.
So, Kevin, what do I do first?
First, you need to go shopping for me, and this is a list of things that I need.
The list has the names of many foods that we will use in our cooking. These are called the ingredients. I need to find all these ingredients. I'll be back.
Happy New Year! You know, this is a great way to celebrate this holiday, isn't it, Gabe?
I think so too, with an on-the-go that has to do with cooking, of course.
We see Linda with two famous people, and we find the answer to today's mission. The question is, who are Kevin and Claire?
Who are Kevin and Claire? Well, they are professional cooks, of course.
They are, and they are going to teach Linda how to cook a famous dish, Rice cake. Let's learn that key word together. Rice cake. Rice cake. Rice cake is a traditional Chinese food. Many people eat them around Chinese New Year. They are delicious, and we're going to learn how to make them.
That's right. Linda is going to learn how to make them. At the beginning, we see that Linda has a lot of rice cakes. So, like Andrea said, it's a special food that people eat around New Year's time. Rice cakes.
Now, before they start cooking, Linda has to help the cooks, Kevin and Claire, get all the ingredients that they need, and they have a long list.
That's right. Linda has a long list of food, and all of this food needs different ingredients.
Let's learn our keyword, ingredient. Ingredient. When you're cooking, the ingredients are what you need to make that dish.
That's right. And as we have learned before, Max also likes to cook, and he uses many ingredients when he makes his food. Ingredients.
Well, I hope that Linda finds all the ingredients on her list. But once she has all the ingredients, they'll be ready to cook.
That's right. Well, I think that we're ready to do something right now. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready to learn more.
With Thomas.
Let's go.
大家好，我是 Thomas， 又到了我们 On the Go 的时间了。今天我们要谈的是农历春节的当中很受欢迎的一道菜是年糕。年糕英文怎么讲呢？叫做 rice cake。rice cake，rice 就是米嘛，因为它是米做的 rice cake， 借用了外国这个蛋糕的 cake 这个字来使用，来介绍年糕 rice cake。很多很多年糕 rice cakes， 因为 cake 这个字是可以数的。我们来造句，比如说 Do you know how to make rice cakes？ 你知道怎么样来烹饪、烹调、做菜，用年糕来做菜吗？ Do you know how to cook rice cakes？ 同样的这些的意思哈。那这边呢提到说 Wow, I have many rice cakes。 我有好多好多的这种年糕，不知道要怎么来烹调哈。太棒了 Kevin and Claire are going to show Linda how to fry rice cakes。 所以这边呢他们要来做煎的动作哈，也可以做炸年糕，但这边是煎年糕，所以那个动词是用 fry F-R-Y。 接下来提到的是煮这些东西一定要有很多的食材原料食材叫做 ingredients many ingredients and some dishes even have secret ingredients 哈，有些的菜肴里面甚至有一些的是不可以告诉人家的秘密的食材跟原料，也是用 ingredients。 甚至呢在 Chinese medicine 中国的这一些中药里面也有很多 ingredients， 在他所要去的这个地方都有在卖耶，太棒了！我们接下来看怎么样烹调年糕最好吃。
During the Lunar New Year, Dihua-jie is so crowded that it's very hard to move. One thing nice about shopping here is you get free samples. Let's try this yellow fruit. It's kind of sour and kind of sweet. Most shops on this street sell ingredients for Chinese medicine. There are many dried fruits, plants, and nuts that are very healthy. Are these real flowers? No, they're by Moore. But these, they are mushrooms. Let's see what else I have on my list. I have oil and peanuts to get. There's some. Okay, well, I think I got everything on my list. So now it's time to head back to the kitchen and start cooking. Let's go. Okay, so we have all these ingredients. We're ready to cook. What is our first step? First, cut the rice cake. Next, put the rice cake into a pan with a little bit of oil. Cook both sides until they're golden brown. Press down on the rice cakes. Add the pickled cabbage, peanut powder, and cilantro. Roll the rice cake and cut into pieces.
Wow, there are so many people in Dihuajie during Chinese New Year's. It's really crowded.
And when a place is crowded, that means many people are there. Now, I have been to Dihuajie around New Year's, and it's true, you can hardly move. There are so many people around you.
That's right. It's really crowded. But there is one nice thing about Dihuajie, and that is you can try free samples. Now let's look at this key word. The word is sample. Sample. A sample is something that you eat. If you go out to a mall or go out somewhere and get some free food, that is a sample. And usually it's just something small. It's a tiny bit to let you know what food tastes like. That is a sample.
So if you're not sure if you want to buy a kind of food, you can try a sample or ask for a sample. Can I please try a sample? When you try the sample and like it, maybe you want to buy the food.
That's right. Now this word sample is a noun, but it's also a verb. So you can try a sample of food, or you can just say, I am going to sample that food.
Well, Linda enjoys sampling the food or trying all the different samples, and she is also finding many of the ingredients that are on her list.
That's right. So once she finds all the ingredients, she can take them back home, and we find out later that she is making rice cakes, and when she's making rice cakes, she has to press down on these rice cakes. So let's learn these words. Press down. Press down. When you press down on something, that means you push down on something. To press down.
When you press down on the rice cakes, they become smaller. They're not as thick anymore. When you press down, they become thinner and more delicious.
And something we need to do right now is go and see what Thomas has to say about today's On the Go.
这边我们马上来看到 free samples。free samples 就是试吃的这些食物。本来呢 sample 是样品或者是样本的意思。有的时候我们会在我们的信箱里面也会收到这种 free samples， 有些可能是 shampoo， 是洗头发的试用的免费的这种样品，叫做 free samples。所以这边 Linda 提到说 I love shopping at 迪化 Street。为什么喜欢到迪化街去买东西、买年货呢？ Because I can try free samples. Try 是尝试，我可以试吃，免费的试吃。你也可以说 I can have or I can get free samples. 这些免费的这些试吃的东西样品。后面呢，他说，接下来就是要把年糕切成几片几片小片的，小片可以用 pieces。First, we cut the rice cakes into smaller pieces. 小块小块，然后呢，放在煎锅上面。煎锅叫做 frying pan。上一段我们有学到煎的这个动词是 fry, F-R-Y。那么煎锅加 ing, frying pan. So you put those pieces of rice cakes on the hot pan.On the frying pan with a little bit of oil， 然后放一些油来煎。后面提到说 press down the rice cakes， 把这个年糕呢往下压。press 动作呢就是往下压 ，press the button 是按钮往下压的意思。我们来接下来看，哇，还可以做出什么好吃的年糕菜肴，好不好？
That was so good. And now we are going to learn how to make Ningbo style.
Yep.
So what do? Cook the Ningbo rice cakes in the pan until they're golden brown. Get another pan to cook the pork and other ingredients. Add a little salt and pepper.
And we're going to add in the vegetables.
Add the vegetables last. Stir until everything is cooked.
Okay, and now we are going to just add in
Mix
the vegetables.
everything
So
together
simple.
with the rice cakes.
Right?
Stir and
good.
serve.
Looks delicious.
Wow, that was so easy to make. Thank you, Kevin and Claire, for showing me how to make these rice cakes so tasty and delicious. Well, it's time to eat these rice cakes. So see you next time on the go. Happy New Year!
Well, we continue cooking and we learn another style or another way of cooking rice cake.
That's right, and this way involves a kind of food called pork. And this is a kind of meat. It's also one of our key words.
So let's learn it together. Pork. Pork. Pork is a kind of meat. Pork comes from the animal, a pig.
And so on Chinese New Year's or Lunar New Year's, there are many dishes that have pork in them. What is one of your favorite things that has pork in it?
Well, I like to eat dumplings, jiaozi, right?
That's right.
Jiaozi with pork are pretty good.
They are pretty good. I also like to eat things that have pork in them. Of course, I like to eat beef, and beef is something that comes from a cow, and pork is something that comes from a pig.
So to make the other style of rice cake, they put pork together with the rice cake. They add vegetables, salt, and pepper, and they stir everything together. Now, do you remember what it means to stir food? That means that you move all the food around so it cooks well.
And there are many different kinds of food that you need to stir. I like to eat fried rice. Fried rice needs to be stirred before you can eat it.
Or if you're cooking soup, it's also important to stir the soup while you are cooking. Well, friends, it is fun learning about food. I'm getting kind of hungry.
So am I.
Okay, well, let's get something to eat. But first, we'll let Thomas go teach you some more.
哇，我们之前提过，所有的这些食材的原料都叫做 ingredients。但是呢，接下来要做一些的调味料的话，英文叫做 seasonings。season 本来是4季的那个1季、2季的那个 season， 那么呢，加上 ing 之后 season ing 可数 s， 非常非常多的调味料。调味的这种料就叫做 seasonings， 像 salt 盐，像 pepper 胡椒，都是属于 seasonings。像你可以把这些 seasonings， 之前我们也提过 cilantro 是我们台湾吃的香菜，跟西洋的芹菜、西洋香菜是不一样的哈。cilantro 是我们用的这种香菜，都是属于 seasonings。接下来呢 you have to put all those things together and you stir and serve. Stir 是什么呢？搅拌，炒菜 stir S-T-I-R and then you serve. Serve 就是上菜的意思啊。所以讲课讲到一半，肚子哇就觉得好饿了哈，因为那些菜看起来好好吃哦。我们下一次 On the Go 再见了，拜拜。
Gabe?
Yes?
Gabe, do you want to learn our calendar phrase?
Yes, I do. I'm really hungry.
Okay. Our calendar phrase is, do you want more food?
Do you want more food?
Gabe, are you hungry?
Yes, I really am.
Do you want more food?
Yeah, I think I need more food.
Okay. I'll try to get you some more food. Well, friends, if you are having dinner with someone or you want to offer more food to them, you can use our calendar phrase. Do you want more food?
And if you are really hungry, then maybe you need more food. Maybe someone needs to ask you, do you want more food?
Okay, that is true, but right now I think that we want to learn more about this calendar phrase with our skit. Let's go.
Do you want more food?
Do you want more food?
你想多吃一点吗？
Hey, Dan, do you want more food?
Sure.
Here, you can have the rest of my food.
Really?
Yes, I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Do you want more food?
Yes, I am still hungry.
Here, have some of mine.
Thanks.
This isn't very much. Do you want more food?
Yes.
Let's order more food.
Okay.
Do you want more food?
Do you want more food?
你想多吃一点吗？
All right, friends, let's go see Eddie for the question of the day. Eddie, are you singing a Lunar New Year song?
Yes, I am.
That is nice. Now, can you give us the question of the day?
Well, of course I can. Question of the day. How will you celebrate Lunar New Year?
How will you celebrate Lunar New Year?
I will get together with some family and some friends and have some good food. Maybe I'll even have some rice cakes.
Sounds great. And thank all of you for joining us today on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and on the radio.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.